Hi YouTube friends, this is Josie G, and I'm going to turn the camera here. I wanted to show you what I got in the mail today. These are Chatty Cathy dolls. You probably recognize them. I've been doing some research on Chatty Cathy, and this one is probably a second issue. And I'll tell you why after we go over the doll. I haven't cleaned her yet, but they both came in today, and I'm really excited. But you can see that she still has her freckles, and her face color is really good. Her teeth are there. Her eye color is really good. Her hair looks pretty good. And her skin tone is all even, which is really great, all the way down to her feet. She doesn't have underwear on, but she does have a covered, this has got a soft cover over the speaker here. The only thing is that she doesn't want to stand very well, as you can see. And even though she's got the pull string, I'm just going to sit her down. Even though she's got the pull string, when you pull it, see if I can pull it here without, here, let's see, hold on one second. I'm going to pull it all the way out here. Sorry, it's kind of close. Yeah, that's what happens. I didn't pull it all the way, but she doesn't talk. It just makes that noise. So, but her fingers are intact, and because I have seen with this some, very few, but with this finger gone, and I have seen some where the limbs are white. It's so weird. And even the head has turned white, and then the body, the torso, is this color, this creamy color. But the hair, it comes in all different shades. It comes in like this yellow, golden color. It comes in darker shades and of blonde. It comes in auburn, a deep auburn. It comes in longer lengths where they have ponytails, big, huge ponytails. It comes in dark brown, lighter brown, mostly dark brown, I would say. Not too many light browns, I'm sorry. But I've seen all kinds of hair colors and all kinds of lengths of the hair. This hair has not been cut, I don't think. It doesn't look cut. It looks pretty curly and pretty good. She just, like I said, needs a nice bath. And I think the O-ring, there's a big ring inside her, needs to be replaced. But I can see by the sides of her that she looks nice and tight, her seam, so she hasn't been opened. So I don't want to open her up or anything, and I don't have the tools to do that, and I don't have the expertise, and since she's my first Chatty Cathy, I don't want to do that, because she is my very first Chatty Cathy. I never really wanted one before, but she's awfully cute. I was really impressed with her when I first got her in the mail, because I opened her first, because her box was smaller, and I thought, how in the world did they get this 18 or 19-inch doll in this littler box? And she was fine. Alright, so now moving on to this Chatty Cathy. She's got her original clothes, and I don't know if this is original to her or not. It was a little bow, but anyway, it came with her. And then the stand, it looks handmade, the stand, but the shoes are definitely Chatty Cathy because they all come to a point. They're like a velour or velveteen shoe with these little, and everything needs to be cleaned. It's just, you know, they're older dolls. They've been sitting around, so they just need to be cleaned. But her limbs are really tight. She can stand really well, and this looks like her entire outfit. And this is a reproduction doll. They reissued Chatty Cathy in 1998. So this is the reproduction of what but this is a new face mold. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is a new face mold, and the eyes are wider on the newer Chatty Cathy. Now these eyes have faded, which is interesting. So and she was made in Mexico. They do have Chatty Cathys that are made in Canada, and I guess those are highly sought after Chatty Cathys. And her hair is more of an ash blonde, I would say, than the golden blonde of this one's next to her. But still the same one eyebrow, you know, the line brow, her eyes open and close, and the freckles, and she does have her teeth too. However, the exciting thing about this Chatty Cathy is that, let's see if I can get to do this. I might have to put this down, this camera. I'm going to have to put it down, I'm sorry, but I just want you to hear her. Okay, ready?
Change my dress.
Did you hear that? She said, let's change my dress. Isn't that cool? So she actually talks because her voice box, her O-ring, and everything still works. There's a ring on the back of her. There's her. She has her underwear taped on because they've lost the elastic, because over time this happens. Even though she's only about 17, 18 years old, she still has, you know, time does a lot to these dolls. And if they're not like kept in the box and you can't touch them, you know, and I mean, why would you want that sometimes? I have a doll that is still in the box and I just really want to open her up and I can't because she's from 1986 and I don't dare open her up. She's worth more in the box. And it's a shame because I want to play with her. But anyway, she's in really good condition, except that she needs a good bath, and which I do that with all my dolls anyway. I bring them home and give them a nice warm cleaning, and their clothes always get clean too. So these two will get that, and then they'll be put in their clean clothes again, and this one will get some undies because she doesn't have any, and then we'll have to find some shoes for her, as their shoes are their feet are an unusual size, and then their hair will be redone and they'll be great. But anyway, I just want to give you my view of these two. The sellers were fabulous and really nice to work with, and I think what put everybody off of this one, even though she talked, was her eye color has changed. They were supposed to be brown, and it kind of lightened up to this really light color, but I like unusual eyes because Zach Sketch has two different colored eyes, so I'm always attracted to the different colored eyes. So, and she's really super cute, just really terribly different from her earlier version here. I want to stand them up next to each other so you can, so you can really, see them side by side. I'm not doing a very good job here. Hold on, sorry. Let me see if I can, this one is really, okay, there we go. There they are, side by side, so you can really see them. This is the old one, and this is the new one. And so you can see the eye color, the eye shape has changed a lot. But again, like I said, when I watched some documentaries, they had created a new face mold for the 1998 version, which is this one right here. This is the old Chatty Cathy from 1960, 61, 62, somewhere around there, because even though she has the covered speaker, she has the mark on her back. And the prototypes, or the first issue, there were 5 issues, I believe, that I know of. The first issue, or what was called the prototype doll, did not have a mark on her back. So she was probably the second issue. So anyway, that's what I found out so far about these. If you know more about these dolls, I'd love to hear more, because I know there's a Chatty Cathy community, and love to hear your input and what Chatty Cathy dolls you have, and where I can get, you know, nice clothes for these guys. They're about 18 or 19 inches, and I'll take a picture of them when they're cleaned and in some clean clothes, and what they look like next to an American Girl. Okay? Thanks so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye-bye.